Now to the latest controversies over the tens of thousands of asylum seekers who are making home in New York City, or at least trying to find one. Now that they're out of a hotel in Manhattan, how many migrants will actually relocate to a cruise terminal in Brooklyn? And among those surveying the situation today, in fact, right now, some New York City officials. Eyewitness News reporter Sonia Rincon is there live in Red Hook. Sonia, what's the latest?
Bill, there are about 600 men now staying here at the Brooklyn Cruise Terminal, and plenty of elected officials have been stopping by and touring to get a look at the conditions here for themselves. The conditions here were the subject of a days-long protest outside the Watson Hotel. That protest ended last night without arrest. The mayor's office says some of the men holding out and sleeping there did agree to come here, and others found other places to go, but they are still welcome here if they change their minds.
It's warm, it's safe. The problem is privacy and location.
Privacy because it's a congregate setting, which we've only been able to see from images shared by those staying here or from the mayor's office. It's fine. The only thing is the beds being so close together, says Adrian Ruiz from Venezuela.
People are on top of each other. There's no way around it, and it is, as I said, it's not an ideal situation for anyone, but under the circumstances, it's really positive.
The location on a Red Hook pier lacks the convenience of a Manhattan hotel like the Watson, where the street is now clear today of the last holdouts in Hell's Kitchen.
It's just easier transportation-wise. Every restaurant in New York is looking for employees, every single one.
Council member Gail Brewer got a look inside the cruise terminal shelter yesterday. Other officials toured today. They say this shelter does provide the men here with laundry machines, e-bike charging stations, a secure room like a coat check to store locked bins, and a health and hospitals doctor on site at all times. I asked asylum seeker Jorge Hernandez from Venezuela about the food and climate control. It's fine, he says. I can't complain. I sleep comfortably and rest for work because that's what this is all about, being able to work. Today, Governor Hochul said more state help is coming to expedite the process to work legally while seeking asylum.
I'm adding more attorneys to help that process go more quickly. After 180 days from receiving that status, they're eligible to work in our state. And that's going to be a game changer for them.
In the meantime, the requests for federal help continue.
We need to get reimbursed for all of this because it really is a federal issue.
And Congressman Goldman also talked about that a few moments ago after touring the shelter. He said he is working with the Biden administration to get more federal help. I also just spoke with public advocate Jumaane Williams, who also just came out of the shelter after getting a tour. He said he was pleased with what he saw overall, but that this is an indication of just how little practical shelter space New York City has for emergency use. And by the way, in about 10 weeks, this won't be available anymore. Once cruise season starts and the terminal goes back to its regular use, the city is going to have to find other shelter space for asylum seekers who continue to arrive by the day.